Well, hi Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what Libras can expect to come up in their lives. Oh. What can Libras expect coming up here? There you are is the Justice card, Libras. And there you are is the Empress. That's stuck to my hand. We're taking that one. Okay. So I'm putting the cards down in the same order that they came out of the deck. And we'll get the first part of this reading down. For Libras. Okay, we have cards left over for the second part of the reading. Okay. Well, Libras, the overall energy of this reading is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a very ungrounded, flighty, in and out of your life type energy. You know, it can be someone who runs in and out of your life. It can be someone who runs in with a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and runs out with a staff of passion. In and out of your life. Just flighty, very flighty. So let's find out why this Knight of Wands surrounds your entire reading. This can be male or female. All the cards are male or female. Up here in your highest energy, oh good Lord. The Three of Cups. Well, guess what? These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. This is what we're going to be talking about. So if this is your reading, you will know probably right away. This is about reuniting with someone who runs in and out of your life, who is ungrounded or has been ungrounded. Maybe they've changed. I don't know. Maybe they're just running back in again, and the cards want to talk about this. So let's find out. You do like to see them because it is the Three of Cups, and this is a happy reunion. But the cards want to talk about it. So let's see what's going on. I have the Star card next to the Three of Cups and right above the Knight of Wands. This is a very spiritual healing card. This is the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is you and your healing. It's like, it feels like you've healed. Maybe they were running in and out, and then they ran out. And you've healed from that. But then when you see them again, it's a happy reunion. This is seeing your own reflection in that pool of water. Remembering the bare essence of who you are. You know, what you want from life, what you don't want from life. So it's a very deep healing and spiritual card. And where it's sitting here, the end of the healing is coming because I have the Ten of Swords right next to the Star card. This is the card of the end, as you can see. And it's all because of truth and clarity. So this healing that you've done already has brought you a lot of truth and clarity. And I think that whoever we're talking about here was in your life and they were very unstable in your life. And then they weren't there because there's a reunion coming on. And you had to heal from that. And this is all, you're getting this healing behind you. I have the Strength card next to the Three of Cups and also next to the Knight of Wands. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol for intuition and knowing. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But what this card is saying is that you will know what to do. When this person runs back into your life, even you will be happy to see them. So if you're thinking that there's no one you'd be happy to see, this probably isn't your reading. but you will be happy to see them. It will be a good reunion, but you will find the strength and the courage to do what you know that you need to do. Now, what is that? Let me keep reading. On the other side of the Knight of Wands is the Lovers. And this Lovers card is right under the Ten of Swords, all that truth and clarity that came to you. I feel like your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring them back into your life for whatever reasons. Now, it could be a spiritual lesson. There could be more. I'm just getting going on this reading. Let's figure this out. This is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So between Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, those are all the air signs. All air signs. So the Lovers they might have been lovers in another life. I think they were definitely lovers in this life prior. And I just feel like your guardian angels and spirit guides here, see how their hands are out and they're trying to bring you together. This is a very strong soulmate connection. And so for whatever reasons, they're bringing them back in. Let me keep reading. I have the Knight of Swords under the Strength card. The Knight of Swords is a very actionable card. You're going to take action. That's part of your strength, your courage that you're going to have. You're going to go forth in this reunion and with your sword up. And you're going to seek clarity. And you're going to seek more truth. I think there's, they may have ran out and didn't say much. There's something here was gone unsaid. It was like there wasn't really a true ending to this relationship, I feel like. So I think you need to seek that truth and that clarity when they come back in. I have the Emperor right next to the Knight of Swords and under the Knight of Wands. The Emperor is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Emperor is a very stubborn, kind of fixed-minded, hard to compromise with. Sometimes it's my way or the highway. This is right under the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is the Knight of Wands. They're very well liked and respected by others. It's those closest to them that see this other side, the stubborn, unwavering, ungiving type energy, They may be a leader in their profession. But, the Emperor, it's hard to budge the way they think. Now, this could be in the past. This could be some of the truth that you might be seeking from them, that they were unwilling to have a relationship. And that left you high and dry. That kind of left you like, I got the Three of Wands right next to the Emperor. And that left you hanging on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And I think you waited for them to come back and waited. And then you ended up healing. And then all this truth and clarity came to you. It is a very strong connection, regardless. Very deep soulmate connection. But there's 3 ships out here. 1, 2, 3. And what you're doing here is you're waiting for your ship to come in. Now, you may have been waiting for them to come back in. Rather than someone else, because it is under the Lovers card. Or it can take a little switch and you'd be wondering if your ship was still out there and it was not them. So let me just keep reading. Let's see what else it is that we need to know. There's your card, Libra. And the Empress can be Libra or Taurus. I need a couple more cards. There's one for this reading. And there's the other one. So, okay. I have the Fool next to the Ten of Swords. This is part of the truth and clarity. This is part of the healing that you did. I think you were actually enjoying this relationship. I think you threw caution to the wind. You put like a leap of faith into this relationship. Living in the moment. Carefree. It's a really fun card. But it never lasts. And when you come to the edge of that cliff, it's like you find it's time to pull your head out of the clouds and start to look forward, like towards a future, rather than living in the moment. And I feel like that's what happened here. So I think that the two of you were not on the same page at the same time. So I think they ended up running out. And for a while, at least long enough for you to heal and get a lot of truth and clarity about what happened in your mind, you know, so that you could heal. But they're still returning. I have the Three of Pentacles right next to the Fool. Yeah, you didn't see eye to eye on about moving, how you're going to move forward. This is a black card. There might have been a third party or an interfering party of sorts around this relationship. But, you know, Pentacles are about security and stability, and you just weren't seeing eye to eye on how to move forward or whether to move forward. I have the Hierophant right next to the Three of Pentacles. And the Hierophant is the card for Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But, you know, this is about security and stability, groundedness. That's a very spiritual card, about traditional values, traditional morals. It is a card for marriage in the tarot reading. So, yeah, I think you wanted a committed relationship, and they did not. I have the Justice card under the Fool and next to the Lovers. This is your card, Libra. They also might have Libra in their chart, but you get it together. You get your sword up in self-protection. You get your scales balanced back in life, so you become yourself again. By the time they come back in, but you're keeping your sword up, and you're going to try to keep your balance too. All over this Tower moment, because you did not see eye to eye. In the Tower moment, like I said, it could be just that they never came back, or it could be that you actually did break up. Because there could have been arguments about how to move forward or whether to move forward, you know, or about another party. I have the Empress next to the Tower card and under the Hierophant. Now the Empress, they're all male or female, remember. This is you. This is your energy. The Empress can be Libra or Taurus, and so there's two Taurus right next to each other here if you look at it that way. But the Empress has got a beautiful soul. The Empress is loving and kind and thoughtful, considerate, loving, generous, and I can go on and on. So whoever you move forward with, you actually, you know, under the Hierophant, long term, must have a lot of these same qualities, or it will not work. This can also be a card for pregnancy. And if you're a parent already, you're a good parent. So, let's keep reading. Under the Justice card, next to the Three of Wands, is the Death card. Now, this is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is about the end of the old, the beginning of the new. It's a card of transformation. So I think you've transformed. I think because I got the Fool card, I got your card, I got the Death card, and here you are looking out over the world. I think this whole experience with this Knight of Wands has changed you in a way that you are much more guarded and much more balanced. And you're trying to stay that way. Because, you know, you are the Empress. So you've got yourself back. You went through this very deep spiritual healing. And I think that's what happened, is you left your old self behind because you were living in the energy of the Fool. I don't think you're willing to do that anymore by looking at this reading. Now, they come back in, and they may have changed. They're pretty stubborn, though, about, you know, like if they were saying, I'll never get married, or I'll, you know, never settle down, you know, this or that. They don't waver. But that could be part of an old energy. And then I'm really feeling like it could be an old energy, especially that we have the Lovers card here and that your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring you back together. I don't see why they would bring you back together unless it's a test for you to see on whether or not you're going to jump back into that type of relationship. If you've really learned a spiritual lesson or whatever was supposed to happen from being in the Fool's energy. Yeah, it's fun while it lasts. I know that. It's memories. And there are good memories here, fun ones. I have the 8 of Swords next to the Death card and under the Tower. So you were kind of not moving forward for a while there. You just lived in this Tower moment. You had trouble finding or seeing those swords that were all around you of truth and clarity. You're blindfolded, you're bound, but your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound. This is a card for, it's an illusion. It's an illusion of not being able to escape a situation. So you hung in there for a while. But you finally did escape. And and I don't think it was by choice. I think it was I think they ran out. I think that they made the decision after having a disagreement about, moving forward or being committed or something like that. I do have the 5 of Swords, like I said, next to the 8 of Swords. So you're definitely picking up those swords of truth and clarity here. And this is under the Empress. And you're looking at 2 energies fading away. So I really think that there was something attached to this person that was keeping them from being settled. So picking up those swords of truth and clarity really helped you heal and see things for how they were. So, they're coming back in. You have questions for them. I don't know that you're actually moving forward with them. You could be putting the whole relationship, the old relationship behind, and you both can be moving forward together. And that kind of feels that way because the Lovers card is here. It's like this is meant to be, So let me pull out an angel card that might be really helpful as far as this reading goes. Let's see what they have to say. Pull out an angel card for Libras for this reading, please. Let's see. What do you have to say? What kind of advice? What do you need to be thinking about here? But what is good is you will find the strength and the courage. You will know what to do. You will know what to say, especially. Oh, that's your card. Okay, let's see. Let's see what card you got for Libras. A win-win solution. Let's see what this card says. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Okay, you're going to have a talk. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So, and that's exactly what you're trying to do, is to stay balanced. And you're seeking that truth. You're keeping your sword up. With this card, the win-win solution, I think you're going to have a meeting of the minds and you're going to move forward together. This is your reading, Libra. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.